Howdy guys, how are we doing today? It's good to see all of you. So today we are going to talk a little bit about the Pop series. The Pop series that came out way back in the day. Nobody loves them. Nobody ever talks about them. Nobody knows anything about them. But they're rare. And they sell for a lot of money. Today I just sold a trainer card for $150. A trainer card from Pop series. Nobody ever used them. I don't know why they're worth that much. Other than it's just rare. It's low stock. Nobody has them. Nobody's ever seen them. I sold a Tyranitar EX the other day for $300. But you've got really cool cards like the Pichu Brothers, the Mew from Delta Species, or the Chime Echo. Let's talk about the Chime Echo for a second. So you've got this card. And it's stupid rare. Nobody has it because of one reason. There's a guy out there that's buying up all the copies and he's basically making his own little collection. So the cheapest you can find the card right now is like $800. It's ridiculous. I've got two of them. Oh, Gigi wants to say hi. So I've got two of them, right? This guy actually contacted me and he says, hey, would you take any lower for it? I'm not willing to spend that much. But the problem is I'm now lowest on the market at that price point. So of course I'm not going to take any less. I'll just let it sit until it sells or otherwise. I'll see what happens, right? But these Pop series, I don't know why nobody knows about them as much as they should. I know that Pokemon just released all their Pokemon Play Prize Pack series, right? And they're up on like 6 or 7 now or something like that. So I've been collecting a lot of these too. I've been buying them in by 36 counts and I've been storing them away just so I would have them for 5 to 10 years down the road to kind of see how they do. But I don't have any of the packs from these old Pop series because me and my friend, we would open them all up and see what we got as we were progressing through the Pokemon League. But I do have the greatest cards. I've got the Umbreon and the Espeon Gold Star, and I just got them back both from grading. They both graded a 7. It was amazing. So yeah, I don't know why people don't know about this stuff, but you should. Go on TCG Player, take a look at them, see how very few on the market there is, and I'll guarantee you there's so much opportunity for arbitrage on there. You could buy up a couple, double, triple the price, and you wouldn't even have a problem doing that. So yeah, aside from the Pop series, I did want to talk a little bit about the buying habits for everybody in America right now. It seems as if everybody is buying less except for those who are already rich. Those who have money tend to be able to buy more, but even them, they've had to settle down, kind of downgrade from Targets and Safeways to like Walmarts. I've even seen a small decline at the card shows, maybe not as much as what is being portrayed online, but I have seen a small decline. I mean, we're still selling a bunch. People are still buying a lot. The Walmarts are still sold out. The only people that have anything right now is GameStop, but when you're sitting on a $200 box that everybody's selling for $180 and you're supposed to be able to get retail for like $120, yeah, you're going to be stuck with that product, and they've got a lot of it. Every Walmart I've seen has got it. I talked about last time our buying and selling strategies. Basically, I've been going to Walmart every week for 5 years. Pick up a little bit of stock here, pick up a little bit of stock there. If I think it's a really good product, I might buy up more than a few, and I've been sticking it in the closets and storage sheds and just really holding on to it, right? The idea was we hold it for 5 years and sell it. That's what everybody's been doing. Everybody talks about you should buy stuff, hold it for 5 years, and then sell it. We did that. It's been amazing. We have a lot of value in our cards. We've got Cosmic Eclipse up by the hundreds. We've got Evolving Skies almost in the 500s, We've got a lot of product. But Pokene said that no one would hold till 10 years. That was a video he just did today. And I said, you know what? I've already done 5. What's 5 more? So if I do sell anything of my sealed products, it's going to be some of the stuff that I really don't think is going to age well. Battle Styles is a really good example of that. Vivid Voltage, Darkness Blaze. I don't have much of this product to begin with. I really didn't believe in it when I bought it, but I really, really liked Fusion Strike, and I bought heavily into that, and I really opened up a lot of it. We really had a lot of fun. My wife had bought me a couple of packs for Valentine's Day shortly after the set released, and I pulled the Gengar, which was really cool. I never got the Espeon, but the Gengar's sitting in my binder. I'm not going to grade it. It's in my Pokédex binder. I kind of want to see if I can complete that. So, card stores, card shows, I believe I will be able to sell a lot of that product over time. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it for a little bit longer. We are in the process of maybe trying to buy a card store. We're saving up our money right now. I haven't bought anything in a couple of months. But we'll be able to take a look at the surrounding buildings and see what we come up with. And it would be nice to be able to have something on hand that we can just go ahead and say, yeah, we want that building. Let's buy it. We could take our months, maybe even a few months, like 6 months, spend some time fixing it up, get everything ready. We can do a soft opening or even a silent open, not tell anybody. That would be cool. Just open up one day and just see who wanders in. But aside from that, we've been playing a lot of video games lately. Sarah is just about done with Pokemon ZA. That'd be excellent. I've been kind of waiting for the new Pokemon set. I can't believe that it's not out yet. They did Scarlet Violet, and now they're doing the Pokemon ZA, which is the Mega block, right, with Pokemon TCG. But they haven't announced anything for the new set, the new series, the new block, whatever we want to call it, the new game. And I can't believe that. I'm like, that's not usually what happens here. Usually we go block to block to block, and we get game to game to game. So is it coming out next year? It's got to be, right? 2026 has to be the year that they announce something for the new game. I don't see them continuing on an entire Mega block as long as they did for Scarlet and Violet for 3 years or whatever it was. They're just not going to do that, right? There's no way. But what I do hope they do is with this new block, Sarah's a big Eevee collector. She loves her Evolution. She's got even an entire binder dedicated to it. They've got to be adding a new Eevee, right? There's got to be one coming along the line somewhere. Eventually, they'll have one for every single typing. There's got to be. There's just too much love for that creature not to do that eventually. So with that in mind, I hope they do add a new one. I'm really shooting for fighting type. There's very little love for fighting type, so I don't think that'll be the one that happens. But back in the day when I was playing, that's what I loved. Speaking of which, so me and my friend, we were hanging out back in high school, right? We ran the Pokemon League out of the library. We were both gym leaders. I helped out a lot with other stuff. He was the main consultant for the Pokemon company, but I have my old gym shirt. I still have all the old gym badges I handed out, my old league book where you got the stamps and got the promo cards and the points and the badges and all that other stuff. But my decks were primarily fighting. That's what I really liked, and that's why I wanted to see an Eevee in a fighting type. My favorite deck of all time was the Haymaker deck. I'd use that Aerodactyl from Fossil, and I would have the strongest basic Pokemon that I could have in my deck, and I basically wouldn't allow you to evolve. As soon as you would evolve, I would try to pinpoint your weakness with my other Pokemon like Electabuzz, Mewtwo, Scyther. I'd play the weakness game against your basics, and I'd like to admit that I was pretty well undefeated. I might have got beat once or twice, but in my memory, I'm undefeated, right? I did it all. I'd really like to see them come back with that. I know the Pop Series packs was kind of the end of that, and now they're doing the Prize Series packs. And that's fun. I enjoy them. I don't have anything against them. But I miss the old point books. I miss the old promo cards. I miss the old badges. I want to see all that come back. So much, in fact, that I actually did that in a job that I did a few years back. I worked at the prison, and as a librarian, I was a programs librarian. So I went ahead and decided that I was going to run a Pokemon or a TCG club. And we did Magic, we did Pokemon, we did Yu-Gi-Oh! I got to use all my old Pokemon cards. It was great. I basically built these little bricks of 100 cards, and they would have all the actual lines in them. Think of them like early pre-release decks, before they had pre-release decks. So I would assign or check out a bundle of 100 cards to an offender, and he would get about 20 minutes to sit there and decide which line he wants to work on and what he wants to add in, do this and that, and basically make 60 cards out of the 100. I remember that there was 2 decks in particular that I was kind of proud of and kind of ashamed of now. One was the base set Charizard lines, so I had like 3 Charizards and 4 Charmeleons and 4 Charmanders and a bunch of other stuff. And then I also had the Delta Species Charizards too. I don't know how many times it got checked out. I did already sell those cards. But man, I feel like there was so much more value in them, playing with them, than there was trying to figure out the value in reselling these cards, right? So yeah, I did that. I even made up my own little not checkout list, but point books that the offenders would bring up, and they would be able to stamp out, hey, I came today, I traded, or I didn't trade, I brought a new friend, I battled, I won, I lost, whatever, and da-da-da. And once it got up to a certain point, they were able to pick a prize out of the prize box from the library. Typically it was like bookmarks or posters, small posters for their walls, things of that sort that they were actually allowed to have. And it was a big bang. People loved it. It was great. But yeah, I miss those times. I wish we could do more of them. But not anymore. I'm in a different position. I'm doing something else. But when I get my store, you better believe it, I'm going to try and bring something back. I want to see those old leaks pop off again. But all right, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Take it easy.